if you want to get your heart pumping and your lungs pumping for a good cause, we have just the event for you coming up. Here in the studio with me this morning, we have Brooke Skjonsby from the Vail Valley Charitable Fund. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's always so fun to have you here.
Thank you.
And so Vail Valley Charitable Fund, for people that are just arriving, maybe they're guests, maybe they've never heard of it before, what is it that you guys do?
Totally. So we were created in 1996, and our niche is basically assisting locals in need that are experiencing a financial setback due to a medical crisis, right, which pops up as unforeseen. And so we provide one-time grants for up to $5,000 to locals in need, and then if the need is great enough, we'll put on a fundraising event and partner with one of our local businesses. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that I think just makes our community so great, because you know we've all probably been there where even just the smallest of medical things, like for instance, you know, when I first moved out here, I was waiting tables and I broke my wrist. Well, I couldn't carry the tray with a broken wrist, and all of a sudden, you know, it's $5,000 and I didn't even have surgery, and I'm like, what is going on? And those medical bills can rack up so quickly, and all of a sudden you can't work. So this organization is amazing, and what's cool is that you also put on these events that are really fun to participate in too.
Absolutely. We actually just had the summer solstice race, partnered with Vail Rec District last Saturday up in Beaver Creek. Beautiful morning, awesome turnout. Upcoming is the LG Triathlon. That stands for Laura Gentilin, who used to be a triathlon participant, a very avid participant that is no longer with us. So this is the 10th annual event celebrating her life, and it takes place on Saturday, July 7th at the Eagle Pool and Ice Rink. So there's a swim, a run, and a bike portion of the race, and actually you can create a team so you don't have to do all three portions on your own, which was news to me as I jumped into planning this. But so that will be Saturday in Eagle. And then the night before, actually, instead of just a registration portion of the event, we're doing kind of a community event. So from 5 to 7 p.m., we'll have food from the Dusty Boot, pasta and salad. We'll have beer courtesy of Bonfire Brewing, as well as John Martin playing music, a preview of our silent auction. So that's kind of to get the community out to support an event that they may or may not necessarily be participating in the next day. So
I love that.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
That's great for a lot of people. They're like, no, I'm
not my jam.
Do a triathlon.
Right.
No. So that's amazing. So that's coming up, and just around the corner. So we've already had the solstice, we have the LG Tri, and then there's events that happen throughout the entire summer with you.
That's right. So Saturday, August 4th is the Beck Triathlon, and that's here in Avon at Nottingham Lake. And then closing out the season is Sunday, September 2nd is the Oktoberfest Shuffle as part of Beaver Creek's Oktoberfest festivities. So
that's amazing. 2
more on the tail end. And then the Oktoberfest is a little bit more of a fun run. We kind of sandwich in the triathlons in the middle for those kind of more hardcore athletes.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. But then it also, you know, it gives you something to train for, and to know that, you know, not only are you out there competing, but then that money that you do spend on it, rather than just, you know, like any old triathlon or any old event, it's going to support our community.
That's right.
It's the best.
Yeah, it's totally the best. And all the money raised here locally stays locally, because one of the requirements of the grant recipients is that you live and work in Eagle County. So we truly are supporting our neighbors, our fellow community members. It's awesome. So and you can go to vvcf.org for more information specific to the LG Tri, lgtri.com for more info on that race, as well as to register.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. And again, vvcf.org for more information about all things Vail Valley Charitable Fund. We are going to take a quick break. We're going to look at that weather forecast, and then we have more on the way, so stay with us.